My girlfriend accidentally posted a screenshot to her Instagram story. She deleted it 30 seconds later. But I had already seen something in the corner of the screen, a name I recognized immediately. It was my best friend's name. At first I thought nothing of it. Maybe they were just talking. But then I noticed the time. The screenshot was from 2:17 a.m., and my girlfriend had told me she was asleep. So I asked her about it the next morning. She looked at me and said, "I don't know what you're talking about." That answer immediately felt wrong. I showed her the screenshot. She went completely silent. Then she said, "Please don't ask me about him." That was the moment I knew something was going on. I called my best friend. He didn't answer. I texted him. Nothing. Then, about an hour later, he sent me one message. "Bro, you need to trust me." That made everything worse. I asked him what he meant. He replied, "I can't explain it over text." Then he sent me an address. It was a hotel. I drove there. And when I walked into the lobby, I saw my girlfriend. She was sitting at a table with my best friend. I walked toward them. My girlfriend looked terrified. My best friend stood up and said, "Before you do anything, you need to hear us out." I asked them how long this had been happening. Neither of them answered. Then my girlfriend started crying. She told me they had been meeting secretly for 3 months. I felt sick. But then she said something I wasn't expecting. They weren't dating. They were investigating me. I actually laughed. I thought it was some kind of excuse. Then my best friend pulled out his phone. He showed me dozens of screenshots, messages, bank transfers, photographs, and videos, all involving me. Someone had been sending them information about my life. Someone who knew where I worked, where I went, who I talked to, even where I lived. I asked who was behind it. My girlfriend looked at me, then she said, "Your ex." My ex had disappeared from my life almost 2 years earlier. I hadn't spoken to her since the breakup. But apparently, she hadn't forgotten about me. She had been creating fake accounts, sending my girlfriend messages, trying to convince her that I was cheating. The reason my girlfriend had been secretly meeting my best friend wasn't because they were having an affair. They were trying to figure out who was sending the messages, and they finally found the account. But there was one problem. The account wasn't connected to my ex. It was connected to someone else, someone much closer to me. My best friend turned his phone toward me. There was one name on the screen. My girlfriend looked at me and whispered, "Your own brother." I couldn't speak. My brother had been sending fake messages to my girlfriend for months. I asked him why. And his answer was even crazier. He said, "I wasn't trying to break you two up. I was trying to make her leave you before you found out what I did." I asked, "What did you do?" He stared at me for a few seconds. Then he said, "Your father left you something." And I took it.